How to prepare your artwork to hang at the Crossroads Arts Council Gallery. The first question to answer when preparing your artwork for any show is, do I have my name and the title of my artwork on the back? The curator of the show needs to be able to identify your work easily so that it can be installed properly.
Next, let's talk frames. Frames can be purchased new or thrifted from your favorite resale store, especially if you've chosen to work in a standard size format. I got these two frames at a thrift store for 50 cents each. Although there are exceptions to every rule, here are the traditional guidelines for framing your artwork. If you have an oil painting, acrylic painting, or art that has been sealed with something like Mod Podge or varnish, and it's on a canvas or canvas board, you need a frame, but no glass. If your canvas, but not your canvas board, has finished edges, you can choose to hang it without a frame.
If your artwork could be damaged or smudged by fingerprints or contact, you need a mat, a frame, and a glass. The mat is an important part of the package as it keeps pigment from getting transferred to the glass. If you're working in a standard size, you can often buy a pre-cut mat cheaper than having one custom cut to fit your frame. For exhibitions, white mats are always your best choice.
Now that your artwork is properly framed, let's talk about how it gets hung on the wall. We want your artwork to look its very best while it's here at our gallery. Here's the hanging system we use at Crossroads Arts Gallery. It has a wire hanging down with small adjustable hooks. Not every hanger will work on our system, particularly sawtooth hangers, which frequently come already on the frame. Very few galleries will accept sawtooth hangers because the artwork usually ends up on the floor, sometimes even damaged. What will work? Picture hanging wire is the gold standard for any art show, anywhere, and our gallery included.
Choose picture wire from the hardware or framing department of your local store in the correct height for your frame. Also pick up either screw eyes or D-rings to hold your wire to the frame or canvas. The screw eyes should be installed about 1/3 of the way down from the top of the frame. If you are using screw eyes and you are able to install them horizontally into the small edge of the wood, that is optimal as your artwork will hang flat against the wall.
If you can't, then install them standing straight up. D-rings can be installed flat on the wide side of the frame. The wire should be twisted into the screw eyes or the D-rings going straight across the back of the artwork. It should never arc upward where it would show when the artwork is on the wall. Sometimes you get lucky and the factory installs 2 D-rings already on the frame. Perfect. Just add wire. That's not the right one.
Cardboard tabs.
Cardboard tabs seldom work well. And never, ever just tape the wire to the back of your frame.
If you are using a small metal frame, you can often drill small holes for the screws to go into to hold your wire. But sometimes you have to use Plan B. If you have a factory installed hanger that sometimes looks like these. It may work with our hanging system. The best way to know is to come in before the show and ask to try on one of our hangers. If all else fails, a really strong glue, such as Gorilla Glue, can be used to hold D-rings in place. Tape them down while the glue dries. It's not pretty, but it works. And as a last resort, your art may be displayed on an easel or shelf stand with no hanger at all. Now double check, is your name and title on the back?
We at Crossroads Arts Council hope this will help you to prepare your artwork for display at our gallery. If you're not sure, come on out to the gallery during open hours and we would be glad to help you. We are all about supporting artists in our community to develop into their creative best.